That's what the symptoms. That's your dry cough, um, sore throat, runny nose, um, cough without phlegm is what they said. Runny nose and headaches. All right. Now I want to show you. We're gonna take a look. Bear with me for a moment. This is how the universe communicates with me. And the universe can communicate with you listen, at the same speed if this is what you want. Please take heed into what I'm saying to you. If this is what you want, if you want to know what's really going on, and you ask the creator, God, universe, Yahweh, Allah, whatever you want to call. Why the fuck is it doing that? This shit is showing the fuck out. Whatever, man. I hope you guys can see this on the other Facebook here. All right, so we have here Fornax. Now, as we see, the three, this is talking about the constellation. So why did they name a variant that's talking about constellations? And what constellation are we talking about? Because there's many different meanings to constellations, right? But they're definitely using astrology, cosmology on the people here. Now, as you can see, if you want to read a little further, it even says right here, right under this particular picture. Let me kind of get down here for you. This is the picture right here. I haven't even begun to break this down. But as you see, that Fornax is chemica in machina electra. So why is they naming it after something that says Fornax chemical, which is chemical, right? The French astronomer Nicolas first described the constellation in French as the the chemical furnace, basically. This is the constellation that we talk about of Fornax, Alpha and Beta, which were all variants. Are y'all listening to me? Are y'all listening to me? As we see here, this constellation is called the chemical furnace. So it's the Fornax chemica. We're being hit by chemicals. The furnace is heat. It's cold right now. So when the chemicals are dropped, you won't feel it until you get into heat. That's when you're going to start sneezing. Or it can get on someone's, it gets on someone's body when they're walking. Then they walk into an establishment, and then the next thing you know, whoosh, it's everywhere. Yeah, we are live on TikTok. So why is it not showing up? Oh, I'm tweaking. My apologies again. This is why I say mask up when you're outside. Whether you have a mask, whether you have a scarf, make sure your head is down low as well. But you want to mask up when you're outside. When you come in, when you get inside, you'll be all right. You will be all right. Trust and believe me. If you have a dog that likes to be outside, you need to make sure you mask up. And be careful when you're around them. If you start feeling a burning sensation, eye irritation, sneezing, coughing, then you know that they came in with a bunch of acids on them, possibly even bacteria as well. We can either get some natural sprays to help them, which I forgot to go to get that as well for them because they need that. This is what we're dealing with. Just all I can do is just sit this right here, and I can talk about this shit all night. But I'm not gonna do that because it's so much more that they're doing that we are not seeing because we choose to turn a blind eye to these things, and we'll sit around and say, well, what are we gonna do about it? First things first, documenting. What we do is we document this. We document day-to-day living, right? There's nothing wrong with picking up a few extra habits, especially if you're going to come out on top in the long run. Everybody get free health care, right? Right? If you stay next to cell towers, they need to compensate every single home that stay next to cell towers that gotten sick. They've gotten some type of diseasement because you're not going to get the same thing. Everybody's not going to get the same thing. Everybody's genes is different. Everybody's body is different. So, give me one moment here. Let me just kind of get you guys set up for. We got titanium in cereal, titanium on candy we give to our children. Skittles is banned in California. It is banned in every other country except in the United States. And California is like a country by itself, so. One moment. All right, so Skittles is banned in other countries. There was one more other thing I wanted to get for you guys. It's a story about this 7-year-old girl. I want you guys to see this story because I gotta paint this picture for you guys so you can see what's going on and what we need to do about it, right? Like I say, document everything. Document the weather, document the sky that you see. If they say it's gonna rain, which is supposed to rain in Chicago on Friday. So, and then they say on one article to expect the COVID to go up. So let's take a look at here. Here we go. New COVID variant JN.1 is on the rise this holiday season. This is the season for flu, RSV. They just start adding the RSV in there like crazy. Look at how it's capitalized. RSV. They want you to focus on RSV and COVID. Cases is well underway. All right. So this is what they're claiming it to be right now. All right. I guess this means January 1st or something. I don't know. Maybe something's big coming then. But when that happens, what I'm going to tell everybody right now, no matter where you are, is to document your skies. When they're telling you stuff like that, document your skies. Let me send this over to the other computer because it's not getting it. Not that you guys actually really need it. Okay. All right. So this young lady here, right? One moment. All right, where did the article go? Where did the article go? Is this it? Oh yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, this is it right here. Bam, we got it there, and then we're gonna pull this article up here too. Okay. All right. This is in Alabama, so let me show you guys this. This is in Alabama, and before we go there, because there's something I must read to you here. Just take a little moment for screens to move. Okay. So this is the Nipah virus, and this is where I started to look up information on. Wait a minute, man. They keep talking about this shit is coming from bats and all this other crazy mess, right? But the infection of the Nipah virus can cause a mild to severe disease, including swelling of the brain and potential death, right? Illness initially presents itself 4 to 14 days following exposures. Fever, headache, including signs of respiratory illness, right? Coughing, sore throat, difficulty breathing, the phase of brain swelling, which is encephalitis, may follow, where symptoms can include drowsiness, disorientation, mental confusion, and rapidly progress to coma in 24 to 48 hours, right? Now I want you guys to pay attention to this, because I'm going to show you something. Damn, this is not the window. That's crazy. This is the window. All right. Okay, now here we go. One moment here. Damn, it didn't get the address of the school. It must be on the other computer. I don't have it. I'm not gonna sit up here and here we go. All right, this is extremely difficult with these low budget ass computers. God damn. All right. There. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. We're going to go back here. Right? So on the CDC website, you will see that word encephalitis, right? This word right here. And then coming to this young 7-year-old that died, they said, who died after got bitten by a mosquito. She died from a disease called Eastern equine encephalitis. Just pay attention to the name. She was a second grader in Spanish Fort Elementary. This confirms the second case of this allegedly, right? We're going to say allegedly, right? Let me get you guys planted over here. All right, so allegedly this is where she died from, right? And she was a part of the school. I was glad that they at least gave her school, because I was able to kind of figure out, well, what's going on around the school, right? Because this is my first thing that I'm going to think of is because most of the schools are by cell towers, right? And in our city, the cell towers is either on the school or across the street. Right? So let's just take a look at her schooling, right? This is her school here. That brown building right there is her school. That's her school, right? That's the cell tower. So now they're trying to weasel their way out of telling people what this is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that computer's kind of frozen. All right, so as we see here, they both, how is it that both of these are getting encephalitis, right? How is that, right? It causes the brain swelling, right? Brain swelling happens with technology as well. Good Lord. The other computer doesn't want to cooperate. There's too much going on the let me see if I can get it pulled up. But besides that, the Nipah virus. So the Nipah virus and these mosquitoes have something similar. They cause brain swelling, right? Now, this is what I found. I said, well, what else flies like a bat that I know for sure, positively for sure, that the chemicals that has been coming out of these planes, and we're talking about all of them that reach a certain altitude, causing the jet fumes to freeze, and those toxins in the jet fumes definitely come back down to Earth, right? This is a fact. Not anything that I'm making up. They make clouds with them, right? Yeah, that shit's still not working. It's like Apple has this love-hate relationship, because It should really be redundant as hell. Like, I don't even understand why shit gotta be so difficult. It moves the whole goddamn screen. One moment here. Yeah, I might have to quit this. Alright, fuck that computer, man. I think everything here is going pretty good. Let me see. Yep, we're still on TikTok. Oh, holy shit. Damn. I just seen some shit. What computer do I have this shit on? I just seen this word. I just seen this word right here, epimorphosis. I just seen this word, but I'm trying to remember what computer I had it on. But I'm not even going to go down the rabbit hole. I'll find it later and bring it up later. What I want you guys to understand is that where the Nipah virus come from. All right? It said it comes from bats. Oh, hold on. Right here. Let's get it here. That was just the signs and symptoms. They said it comes from bats, right? This is the bat that it comes from. It's a fruit bat known as the flying fox. Now how ironic for bats in the military service. And most of you guys probably don't understand how crazy this shit sounds. One moment. We're going to look at this together here. Bats in the military service. So when I asked the question to God, to the Creator, this is what I got here, right? Bats in the military service. All right, so we know the names. This is the emblems. Sea bat, right? This is probably the Navy, the ones that did Operation Sea Spray, that caused a lot of people in San Francisco to get pneumonia in urinary tract infections. So they use two different types of bacteria, right? This is a country that tells you to trust them, right? I'm sorry. Let's take the word country out. Let's take the word government out. There's people within the government that's telling you to trust them, that's hiding behind the government name. Let's clear that up, because I'm not against government, right? I am against people that do foul shit and try to think that they can get away with it by making up all this other bullshit words, fooling the people. So that's my job. This is why I'm here today, to show you guys what the fuck is going on. And I'm not as organized as I want to be on this, but this shit has to come out today, because this message right here is what prompted me to get online to talk to you about this with you guys. Where the fuck did it go? Yeah, I don't even know where that message went to, but this. So this is the article right here that prompt me to get on here today, and I just gotta go for it. Like, the only thing I had to get set was my what's the name? Cameras and shit set up. All right, so we're gonna start here, but without question, the war goes to Torpedo Squadron, based in the South Pacific. Let's get on here. Based in the South Pacific, during World War II, the Flying Fox of a what the fuck is that? Of a genera Epimorphorus is a large fruit-eating mammal indigenous of the area. So why are they calling it's a night flying proclivity? And that's because at night, now let me explain to you what they mean by night flying, right? All right. It's cunning. It's wild and cunning of a fox, right? They're very cunning with the words. At night, and you may not even see this. You may come outside and think that it's clear, but it's like a grayish, silverish type of sky. You don't even see this happening. But at night, they can release the most toxic shit. Not only just from planes, but from your cell towers. Cell towers are particle accelerators. They can produce nitrogen. You don't know if that cell tower is going up at night. You go to sleep, no one's telling you. Does this mean be in fear? No. Do not be in fear. When you know better, you do better. The question is, okay, well, what do we do from here? How do we protect ourselves from that? It's understanding your symptoms. Everybody's symptoms is different. When you start having symptoms, that's your body giving you an alert that something is going wrong. You might have joint pain, you have muscle spasm. All of this can be a part of two things right now that is definitely happening. There's sun blocking technology used by Harvard University scientists, backed by Bill Gates and his friends, right? This technology has chemicals. Then you have the seed program where they seed the clouds to make it rain and make it snow. And then you have the cell towers. Everything complements each other. You either are going to have a complementary reaction where it's good or it's going to be bad. Right? Everybody's not going to get headaches. Everybody's not going to get respiratory illness. I have not gotten any respiratory illness in over 4 years. No, I haven't gotten a real respiratory illness since 2006. That's when I had my first respiratory illness. And I got rid of that by taking Father's John. Now, Father's John today is not the same Father's John back then. It had a higher cost suppressant. The Father's John today is different. Okay, just letting you know. So, as we're looking here, you're seeing the bats. The Flying Fox, this is called their planes right here. Flying Fox, each emblem is telling you basically what they're doing. Creating the clouds here in this image, as you see. There's clouds and they're dropping. Clouds and dropping, right? That's what the Flying Fox is. Look, I don't have to make this up. It's all here. We just have to put it together. Share it with the family. Get a good understanding of what's going on. Because this is what's about to happen over the next few days. It's going to be extremely toxic outside. So you need to cover up. You need to cover up. If you can get some shades or get some type of shield for your eyes, you need to do that. And I'm not bullshitting you. Because it can get in your eyes, cause your eyes to get real sensitive to light. That sensitivity to light will also cause your mucous membrane to become inflamed, and then you have a clear fluid that will just continuously just leak from your nose. Now, what you're doing is you're sniffing that back up. You're sniffing it back up, but you don't recognize the light is messing your eyes up, and you're sniffing the clear fluid back up, but you're also sniffing in any other technology that you can't see in your nose, and it's going to make matters worse. Or you might wake up just feeling off. When you wake up feeling off, I'm going to tell you the best thing to do. When you wake up feeling off, the best thing to do is turn all your electronics off. You've been sleeping around this cell phone. You've been around that cell phone 24/7. You have got to give your body a break. You don't think it's affecting you, but you are an electrical being. It affects you. It affects everybody here that is an electrical being. You're an electrical being first. Let's get that straight. You come through your father into the earth, which is the woman, and you create yourself. Then you come out of the earth, which is a woman, and you live your life. But if you seek your higher self, which is inside you, your higher self will start showing you these things. But I must tell you, you have to be ready for the information, because when it comes, it's going to blow your mind. The shit that we can do, it's going to weird you out. Some of you are going to be like, oh man, I don't want to feel that. And you're going to go straight back to the doctor. And you're going to, because these problems are going to come. Let me assure you, I don't care how healthy you think you are. If you do not understand that these chemicals that's being dropped from the air is messing us up, not only just chemicals but bacteria as well. Because there's an article that shows you. Let's go there. Let's go there real quick. Let me pull the article up. One day I'm gonna go on my Apple computer and I'm gonna bless it. I'm gonna help it out. Cause right now, this motherfucker tripping. I know I got a lot of windows open and shit right about now. Y'all can't see it, but I got a million windows open. All right, so you guys are here. Everybody can see this. This is all we need to really see right here, to be honest with you. So you understand this particular article right here. It says Microsoft billionaire founder is financially backing. So you understand backing. He's backing the project. The development of sun-dimming technology that would potentially reflect sunlight out of the Earth's atmosphere, triggering a global cooling effect. The stratospheric control perturbation experiment. We're under another fucking experiment without our consent, right? We have to breathe this fucking air, but nobody's telling us, hey, this is what we're gonna do, but we can just do experiments on the people and let's see what happens. Let's document what the doctors say. Because you better believe everything that our doctors get goes to the CDC. But our information is supposed to be private, right? Now, they might not get exactly what's going on with you. They may get, you may be added to the categories of this person has flu, this many people had pneumonia. They might have that type of particular data. They might not have your actual personal information. But then again, I'm not at the CDC, so I don't know what the fuck they have. But this is launched by Harvard University scientists. Now, I guarantee you that these people are part of a fraternity, so they're all Freemasons. All right. Aims to examine this solution by spraying non-toxic calcium carbonate dust into the atmosphere. Reflecting aerosol, a sun-reflecting aerosol that may offset the effects of global warming. This is how the global warming shit is a bunch of BS. All right. Let me make sure I keep you guys here. This is what's next, right? What does calcium carbonate do to the body? This is how you have to do your research. Okay? You can start off slow. You get the small articles. Oh, shit. Ooh, I found it. I found it. Okay, that's what that was. Alright. Alright, just wanted to make sure. I found that article that I was looking for. Alright. What the fuck? Man, I'm so lost. I don't even know which window this is trying to give me now. Alright, just trying to get old Slowpoke here. A chance to catch up. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, hope you guys can see that over here. Yeah, one of them is losing. I'm losing a lot of energy. All right, so calcium carbonate. All right, so what is it used for? Is it good and bad for you? Let's look here. This is what I like to look here to see. Calcium carbonate. The supplements cause few, if any, side effects, but side effects can sometimes occur, including gas, constipation, bloating. In general, calcium carbonate is the most constipating. This is just the supplements, all right? This is in small amounts. One moment. We're gonna do that real quick. Oh damn! They gave the sun blocking technology as well over here. Oh shit! I need to pull that up on the other one too. One moment. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Yo, this computer doing some weird shit. All right, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Right? They're not really gonna give you the truth here. Is calcium carbonate harmful to the? It's not now. Oh my goodness, this is why. This is why I like pulling this shit up, because it really shows you the word game that's being played here. I know you guys see that. It's highlighted for you and everything. Let me pull it up so you guys can see on this side too. The first thing it said, the calcium carbonate is not very poisonous. What the fuck? What do they mean it's not very? That mean it's poison is poison, right? Few people died from an antacid overdose, and recovery is quite likely. True. This is what they're saying is true, right? However, high calcium levels can cause serious heart rhythm disturbance, as well as kidney stones, damage to kidneys functions. Now, I can almost guarantee you that a lot of people that go to dialysis took either a lot of Tums, they took a lot of supplements that had calcium carbonate in it. I can almost assure you that they had that. Some type of antacid. Excuse my language here. It tells you how much is safely, but a lot of people go over. Okay. There is a toxicology chart for calcium carbonate. But the most important thing about that we should know is, what does radiofrequency do to calcium carbonate? Because we have to keep in mind, the one thing we need to keep in mind is that cell phones is new to everybody across the world. But that frequency, when it's hooked up to your body, you're not ready for that type of those type of problems. And most people can't explain it. Doctors are not figuring out what's going on because even they are asleep. So when it takes a person like myself to get on here and start talking about it, people think that I'm just, oh man, that ain't me. I'm telling you, it's everybody. We're all affected. This is all a word game. These people are playing with us to our face because we believe everything that they tell us. I stopped believing these people when I realized the history books that I went to school for and got graded on was a lie. They fabricated. They taught the Bible wrong. They taught us the Bible wrong. They didn't tell us how to really decode the Bible. Man. Yeah, my other system's slowing down over here, folks. I'm probably not getting a good anything. So let me shut down one of the pages. Shut down the streams on one of the pages. They just catch the replay. Yeah, okay, so that closed out. Yeah, this computer's over with. Let me see. I'm gonna end that one. I probably wasn't getting a good sound on that computer. Man, on to the old dinosaur. The old dinosaur got 3 windows up right now. I don't know if you guys can hear me properly, but let me see. I'm 47 minutes in on TikTok. All right. let's get busy, man. I see I can't do two computers. I'm just gonna have to get a big ass fucking computer that has that I can do a lot of different shit with. I'll work on that in due time. Right now, let's get to the shit at hand because you guys need to get to your what you guys do, man. Share this information. Let's get down to the nitty gritty though. All right. So this is the one of the bacteria called S. marcescens, right? Really? Okay. Interesting. All right. So this is what S. marcescens look like. A red dye. All it takes is a nanoparticle of this. And let me tell you, it will fuck you up. Please, please understand that this shit is serious. Okay? I just want you guys to look at that. We are dealing with people that are straight sinisters. Testing. This is the biowarfare testing. In 1950s, right? September the 26th to the 27th, the U.S. Navy conducted a secret experiment named Operation Sea Spray. We no longer, at this particular time that I myself am sharing this information with you, I'm going to show you that we're under constant intentional experiments. This is not for anything else. They can stop. I don't even know if they can stop other countries from sending balloons over and spread some bacteria. They can. But they're not. They won't even let those countries' ships get close to our dock at all. So we don't even have to worry about another country flying any type of bacteria over here. So why are they doing experiments like this? This only shows you just the S. marcescens, but they use two. They actually use two bacteria, and it causes, once again, pneumonia, a rare type of pneumonia, in UTI, urinary tract infections. But this is the people that we give them high standards by calling them government. They are abusing their status, right? Even now today, their status is they're abusing it, right? And they're making the government look bad. Okay? I'm just letting you know that I'm not against the government. This is not a hate government type of a deal over here. I'm awakened to what's going on here. And we keep saying, "Oh, it's about the money. It's about the money." In a sense, it's more about control and then the money, because the money is going to be the thing that's going to control you. Because you keep going to work for the money, you won't pay attention to what the left hand is doing to you. Because you're going to work for the money. You care about the money. It's the money for you. Then guess what? They're going to make it look like it's the money for you. The whole time for them is to have you under control to whatever economy they decide to create. You become their video game. I hope I explained that right to you guys. So, we have the S. marcescens bacteria. Bacteria is in the air. But I want to get this other article about the calcium carbonate. Let me see if I can find that. Okay. It's not showing up here. I'm in the inbox. Here it is. We're going to get this bitch cracking with this one. I'm going to show you. This is some sick shit. I'm telling you. Y'all looking at this? Please prepare yourself. Okay? Get a clear understanding of what's happening. The effects of linearly polarized microwaves on nanomorphology of calcium carbonate mineralization using peptides. Microwaves are used for diverse applications such as mobile phones. Please stop thinking about a microwave oven, but they do talk about that. Microwave oven, therapy devices, Wi-Fi, and so much more. However, there's a few reports on the effects of microwaves on diseases, on other cancers, and on the physiological process where we focus on the calcium carbonate mineralization as a model of biomineralization, and attempted to elucidate the effects of microwaves on calcium carbonate mineralization using peptides. Before I read on here, let me make sure I have the right article here. See? I thought that was it. My apologies. Hold up. Let me go back and get it again. 1 second. Because I thought that was it. Oh, no, it was in my Instagram. Let me see. Influenced by... One moment. Bacteria, well, that's when it's immersed in electromagnetic fields. ELF, which is extra low frequency, and EMF, which is electromagnetic fields, are basically radio frequency. Cell phones, cell towers, it couples all of that in that together. So we want to get down to the nuts and bolts of this right here, right? So, most interestingly, the resonator dynamic magnetic field increased the rates of growth in 3 species, which is the staph, epidermis, epidermitis, the staph aureus, and the E. coli. See that? Increase the rates of growth in E. coli. This is where it came from with this article here. This is why it was real important for me to get online with you guys right now. Where the fuck did that article go? I must have changed it. Yeah, I must have changed it. But about the 20-year-old. Let's go here. All right. We don't even need to go there. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hopefully. This is the growth rate for that. Let's get the calcium carbonate. With the heavy metals here. Ooh, here we go. This is it right here. This is it. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I ran across this article. I was like, yo, what? purported nanobacteria in human blood as calcium carbonate nanoparticles. Now, am I fucking crazy? Because I'm seeing this. I had to look at this shit over and over. I'm like, am I really reading this right now? Like, am I really seeing this shit? Recent evidence suggests a role for nanobacteria in a growing number of human diseases, including renal stone formation, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. This large body of research studies promotes the view of nanobacteria are not only alive, but that they are associated with disease pathogenesis. Now, you see why I call for the arrest of Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates? Because if Bill Gates is doing this and is not telling you that you are ingesting this, which is a bacteria, right now you should be fucking mad as fuck. Because trust and believe me, I'm fucking livid. But I don't want to go out here and act the fucking fool and the people are not awakened. That would just deplete my mission. And I didn't get sent here. I didn't get sent back to fucking Earth to leave on some because I let my anger get the best of me. No, I'm not gonna let my anger. I'm gonna do them exactly how they did us. I'm gonna get smart, right? Then we're locking your ass up. It's with this right here. This is crimes against humanity right here. All those scientists at Harvard. I'm just saying. They said it's spraying a non-toxic calcium carbonate. We just seen on 2 different occasions that it said it's not very poisonous. So it is poisonous, but not very. And then we're seeing right here that it's a motherfucking nanobacteria. Now, if that shit don't make you motherfucking mad, why are these people playing with these goddamn words? Y'all don't see this shit? Y'all don't see this fucking shit? This ain't a game, this is our life. My life is precious. This is my life, my children's life, my family life, my distant family life. This is everybody. And we sit around here and nobody does the research. We go to the club, we go to the bars, we play around, we on TV, we on the phone, we're playing around, laughing, hee-ha, hee-ha, hee-ha. These motherfuckers ain't hee-ha. They not at the clubs drinking. They're trying to figure out what ways can we slow the population growth. This was the words out of this motherfucker mouth. Right here. Named Bill Gates. He said he wants to slow down population growth. He didn't say depopulate. He said slow down the growth. That means stop having babies. And they're doing that. They're doing it. And I haven't did the research on this, but people were saying that Italy births had stopped over the course of 3 months. They weren't birthing any babies. It probably wasn't a mass amount of numbers. There was an article that said he sterilized 500,000 or 400,000 African women. Look, these are articles that you guys can do the research on. I'm not going backwards to get that information no more. So he's slowing, by the way of the jabs, he's slowing the population growth. He said that in his TED Talk. And of course, they're going to do a fact check on this when I post it. They're going to do a fact check. All this, that, and the third. I get that. But that's what this man, and I'm going to make sure I post a video with it to show it. That this man said he wants to slow population growth. He didn't say depopulate. Depopulate means you're going to kill people off. No, you're going to kill yourself off at this point because you're going to look at this information and be like, well, it ain't hit me. And you don't know when this shit is going to turn into what it's going to turn into. Did you know that cell phone frequency turns this into a stringy-like structure within your body? This article says this is in the human blood. I gotta show this. I gotta show this so you guys can see this. Right? Now we know. Now now we know what this shit is. I'm almost positively for sure. Let's go here. I was supposed to drop something off to a friend. She needs these